He-Man in the previous games has obviously seen that Madfrog has not been doing a quick expansion, so this might give Madfrog the element of surprise. So He-Man himself is doing the quick expansion like he's done every game. Let's see what item he gets from these Noble Brutes. These Noble Brutes can drop those mini super items, I like to call them, where you can get a greater healing potion, greater mana potion, Wand of Lightning. So Wand of Lightning shield there, not such a good item for the human player, much better for that Demon Hunter to get that item. So let's see what the Demon Hunter gets from his Noble Brutes. Madfrog is using Immolation here to clear these quickly. I prefer just to kind of pause it and use an Ancient of War or my Tree of Life, and I creep somewhere else. I don't like wasting that much Immolation that early. Anyway, Wand of Lightning shield there for the Demon Hunter, so he's obviously going to be using that later on in the game, giving it to his second hero, whatever that may be, Keeper of the Grove or Priestess of the Moon, I guess we'll see. And as you can see, Madfrog has got a Wisp at the Goblin Laboratory at the left hand side, and he may put a secondary Wisp on the right hand side. I think he has yeah he has, because he's lost a scouting Wisp, so he must have scouted the human player and he knows he's probably quick expanding, so Madfrog on his way to harass, it looks like, with a very injured Demon Hunter with only 50% health, so it's not going to do a lot of good here, but let's see what it can do. It's going to get there just as that Town Hall finishes. He-Man ran out of wood at that point. Now, as you can see, the Demon Hunter just went up to the Goblin Laboratory expecting to possibly find a human player there, so he never found it there. The human player is creeping the second set of Noble Brutes. So Demon Hunter here, trying to get damage with its Immolation. Human player wisely retreating. As you can see, the way that Town Hall is built, this is what a lot of savvy human players do, is they build the human town halls, so there's a gap of just like one peon where a hero cannot get through it but peons can, so you can kind of micro around your town hall. It's also very useful for when it's constructed, you can kind of run them around that small gap. So the Demon Hunter killed about 2 militia there, and because it's so damaged, Madfrog has no choice but to retreat the Demon Hunter back and try and get some healing. He's trying to do some more damage to the Footman. Nice bit of play there from Madfrog, realising that was a very injured Footman and getting experience from it. So He-Man back to full strength pretty much, and He-Man, his expansion is just finished, and he has not, I repeat, not got a defensive Ancient of War, which is kind of strange, kind of risky, so let's see how he deals with this. He's definitely going to lose this Entangled Gold Mine, which is going to delay his expansion from starting. An Ancient of War would be been very handy here, but he decided not to build that, which will allow him to get quicker Ancient of Lore started. Let's see if he uproots here. Yes, he does, realising he has no Entangled Gold Mine started, so he may as well make good use of that Tree of Life. Awesome attack, 41 to 50 damage. Better than the hero's attack, but obviously a very slow attack. Now, only 4 footmen there, but causing a lot of trouble for the Demon Hunter. He desperately wants his second hero here. And here it comes. So what he's going to do here is he's going to pass that Wand of Lightning to the Priestess of the Moon. Well, he hasn't done it yet, but I can guarantee you he will do it, especially when he feels under pressure. It has been transferred at that exact point. We're going to see it casted. Yeah, Wand of Lightning casted and Immolation. 30 hit points of damage done per second to those footmen. So, attacking this Ancient of Lore is just... Was it? No, it died. He lost the Ancient of Lore. He did not cancel in time. But a lot of damage done to those footmen, very injured, and he's lost a couple of them, so probably came out about even here, and the Entangled Gold Mine just finished, so you can put those wisps onto gold. 1 Ancient of Lore, so he's only able to build 1 Dryad at a time. Now, as you can see, he does have a secondary wisp at the secondary laboratory, so you can keep an eye on when a human player decides to go for them, using the defend ability to clear them very easily. So Demon Hunter, Priestess of the Moon on their way to the expansion. Now he's going to make as good use as he can out of that Wand of Lightning, as I'm sure you've seen me and other players do many times before. It is devastating to a peasant line. So let's see, Immolation turned on, Wand of Lightning cast on the Demon Hunter, and the peasants are instantly retreated. That's the only option that He-Man can do. He cannot just stand there. He needs to run away instantly and try and escape. But as you can see, all those peasants insanely damaged in such a short amount of time, so he's just going to hang around there. We're going to probably see the Demon Hunter surrounded. Yep, it is. Are we going to see another Wand of Lightning cat? Yes, we are! So this is crazy from... Whoa. Now, that is crazy from He-Man to surround that Demon Hunter when he sees that Wand of Lightning. Obviously not experienced in dealing with it, or thinking his footmen are tougher than they are. So the Demon Hunter retreating there, couldn't stay much longer, but because it's in land conditions he could have afforded to stay a little bit longer, knowing he could portal out if he had to, or retreat even. It had quite a lot of hit points left. So 2 Ancients of Lore finished now, and we're seeing a third one being constructed near the expansion, and the human players decided to try and creep these Goblin Laboratory Berserkers whilst they can. Oh, very good detonate there from Madfrog there. It got both the elemental and the mage, so that's very annoying. So defend here, and he's targeting the Forest Troll Warlord, realising that Madfrog knows exactly where he is, so he needs to kill that one instantly to try and get the super item in case he gets harassed whilst he is here. So Mountain King in the army, and he now has a Wand of the Wind. Now you see the Demon Hunter, well, the Priestess of the Moon and a Dryad, and a Demon Hunter on its way, I think. We're going to harass the expansion, but they are now going to try and harass the human player at the Troll Berserkers. But he's going to get there too late. Should have done that straight away if he was wanting to do that. Not 10 minutes later. Strange. So he's trying to micro here, but that micro isn't going to work with only 3 Dryads versus Footmen with Defend. So he's retreating. He's going to heal his Priestess of the Moon, and the human player, well, its plan probably is to try and creep somewhere else that looks safe. So he's going to creep these Troll Berserkers and level 5 Ogre Mauler. It would be far too risky for him to go to the second laboratory, because that is on the way to his expansion for Madfrog, so quite likely to meet each other, and in fact they would have met at that point. And as you can see, Madfrog has split up his army. He's got some of his army at the expansion, and he's got 3 Dryads at the human main, and again you can see how useful it would be for a guard tower at the human main. But luckily he does have a tower this time at the expansion, but Madfrog is just ignoring it. And He-Man wisely portals, making good use of his Cyclone one to keep that Demon Hunter in there, and the Demon Hunter does have a portal, so it is definitely going to get away. So, 2 very badly damaged heroes for Madfrog, but he does have Minwell, so no problem. But it looks like his Minwells do not have enough healing in them to get them back up to full health, so maybe worthwhile going to a Goblin Merchant, clear it, get some healing potions. But he's being brave here. He has no portals, he only has a few Dryads, and he's going to try and do something here. And you see those 2 Dryads harassing the human base, so it's kind of